In this problem, we're given some exponential forms and we're asked to convert to logarithmic form. Now remember, this involves the formula for converting between logarithmic and algebraic forms. I suggest until you have it, memorized, it's there by heart, go ahead and write it down at the top of every single piece of homework, quiz, whatever paper it is that you're working on problems that involve these conversions. So you can use whatever variables you want. I personally learned uh, in this specific form, so this is how I'm going to write it out. Again, you can use whatever form you want. I use log base A of m equals x if and only if a to the x equals m. And that's how we're going to convert all of these. We have a to the x equals m. So on this first one, a equals 3. For a, 3 squared equals 9. A equals 3. X equals 2. M equals 9. So this is if and only if log base, now which one's a? 3 is a, so log base 3 of m, which is going to be the 9, equals x, which in this case is the exponent, which is 2. And notice it goes the other way as well. Log base 3 of 9 equals 2, if and only if 3 squared, 3 to the 2, equals 9. So when converting from exponential form to logarithmic form, it's just a matter of identifying what a, x, and m are in the given exponential equation, and then substituting. So 7 to the 1/2 equals 7. What is each part? Well, again, look at the right-hand side of this if and only if. A to the x equals m. So a equals 7, x equals 1/2, and m equals the square root of 7. So substituting into our formula, log base a of m equals x. This would be log base 7 of the square root of 7 equals x, which is 1/2. Now we'll learn later on that we're given that these are equal. We're not trying to trick anyone. These are true statements. We could simplify this later on if we look at properties of logarithms. And again, you don't need to know this right now, but this is log base 7 of 7 to the 1/2. Which then simplifies to, you can bring the exponent down. So 1/2 times log base 7 of 7. Well, log base a of a is just 1. So this is essentially saying 1/2 equals 1/2. And that's essentially what each one of these is saying, because if we converted this at the beginning, 7 to the 1/2 equals the square root of 7. Well, the square root of 7 is 7 to the 1/2. So we're saying that 7 to the 1/2 equals 7 to the 1/2. Same thing with 3 squared equals 9. We're saying 3 times 3 equals 3 times 3. The main point of these, again, is to convert between exponential and logarithmic forms. We already know that the statements are true. Now with this last one, we have an exponent involved. So it's 1/3 to the x. Thankfully, it's the same exponent, the same variable that we use in our formula, a to the x equals m. So a equals 1/3, x equals x in this case, because the exponent is still just x, and m equals 1/27. So when we substitute this into log base a of m equals x, so it's log base 1/3 of 1/27 equals x. So again, converting between logarithmic forms and exponential forms, it's just a matter of remembering this formula up here and then substituting, or identifying the parts and then substituting into the other form.